Alright everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of KSP. Actually, not another episode. This is going to be a sandbox video. And by sandbox video, I mean a test launch. Standing on the launch pad is the SLS rocket. On top is the Orion space capsule. And it does not look like an SLS rocket in any way. Like if you look at this from any angle, does it even look like an SLS? The cheap version of SLS that I put together, because I was feeling lazy to build the actual replica of the rocket. Okay, so let's get started. Set the moon as a target and launch into the plane of the target. And I think we are gonna have a day launch. Nice. All right. So there we go. Launch has been commenced, and this does not look very good. Alright, the SLS rocket has cleared itself and is now on its way towards orbit. So let's talk a bit about this rocket. This has been over budget, overrun, and has been sort of under the deadline. You know, the deadline for this launch was 2018. Actually, the mission started all the way back in 2010, but it got like delayed multiple bunch of times, and yeah, here it is now in 2022, still getting delayed again. I really hope that it launches today and we don't have any problems. And inside the capsule, we won't have anyone inside, so it's going to be an uncrewed test flight indeed. So the launch is going as perfectly as planned. We don't have any problems as of now. Nice. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the specifications of this rocket. We have four RS-25 liquid hydrogen LH2 engine on the bottom. These are the same rocket engine that we used on the space shuttle, so recycling them again. And on the sides we have even a bigger booster that was used in the space shuttle program. Yeah, so basically you don't have a space shuttle on the sides, instead you just have these rocket boosters on the side. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of the launch escape tower. There we go. And now let's get ready for the burn. Okay, we will have the burn very soon. So there we go. The 4RL-10 engine ignites to send the Orion capsule on the way to the moon. So it's gonna burn for a pretty long time. The S4, during the Apollo days, we didn't have the J2 burn for a very long time, but this time these RL-10 will burn for a very long time. And also this rocket is not very powerful, and the whole package into orbit is just barely under 80 tons, if I am correct. By the way, it does not look like the original upper stage. I tried to make it sort of look the way. So this time we won't be bringing a second lander with us, and that might be a problem, guys. Like in the future, if we have any problem with the Orion capsule or even the service module, then we won't have a lifeboat to come back home. Essentially what happened on Apollo 13 was that this thing exploded and they had to like spend the rest of the journey on inside the lunar module. So there's no backup here, so if you go, you're going. And also the Orion capsule does not have enough fuel to perform a direct abort, so like turn around, slow down and get back to the earth as soon as possible. No, you have to go around the moon and then come back if you have any problems. Yeah, I don't know how they are going to deal with it. It just sucks, you know. Starship is just much better, but it is the only craft that is capable of going and sending humans to the moon and returning them back sort of safely. Okay, now I'm gonna separate. Okay, so a little bit of course correction in the journey. Alright, so we are now trying to capture into moon's orbit. And with that teeny tiny puny engine inside the SLS, inside the Orion capsule. I mean the European service module. Wow, I'm using the wrong terms here, man. We should be able to get into a nice orbit. Okay, now we are in orbit, as you can see. It's a very, very eccentric orbit. So we have to do multiple passes if we want to, yeah. Looks like I have destroyed one of the solar panels while trying to separate from the upper stage. There's the Earth, and there's the Moon. So, what has been concluded that it is ridiculously difficult to get into and out from a lunar orbit with this capsule. But it can enter lunar orbit, you know, a very tight orbit. Yeah. So we have that now. Okay. It's time to go back home, guys. It's time to go back home. There we go. And there we go. Let's get the RCS. Make sure that, okay. Crap. I faced the wrong way, guys. Crap. I just hope that it doesn't burn. Okay. We just lost something. I just hope that we don't burn up the parachute now. Okay, we're entering like a meteor here. Anyone inside would die if they enter like this. Alright. The capsule is stable aerodynamically, so it just flipped over and got into a correct alignment. Yes. So all we have to do now is get the parachute out and land. Okay, where's the parachute? Oh, there's the parachute. Nice. And there we go. Very bouncy capsule. Okay, someone has broken their backs now. Oh. I could look at the capsule bouncing all day long. Oh, this is slow motion. Oh! I can slow down time as well? Oh, nice. Nice. Could make a cinematic out of this footage. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. This was a short video demonstrating how shit the SLS is. But it won't be that shit in real life. It was just this bad in my playthrough. So, yeah. Meet you next time in next episode where we will go with the Apollo. Stay tuned for that episode.